What's going on, everybody? It's your man Big Tuck from BOREDinDE. Yo, dog. Yo, what y'all about to witness has been a long time coming. Like, when I first met these cats, it was nothing but love from the start, and he's like so humble. That's why I'm glad to have him here on the BOREDinDE show. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, MEW3 baby.
Yeah. Y'all already know, man. Straight like that. And if y'all don't know, now you know.
So, for the people that don't know, let's introduce your individual selves.
Alright, well, I go by HD Horny Devil on the beat.
And me, I go by Grandmaster Dex.
There we go. And again, we are
MEW3. You already know.
Straight like that.
Yeah, that's what's up. Like, I was checking out some of y'all work, man. I didn't realize y'all had so many videos and stuff on the streaming platforms.
I know, right?
Yeah, cause y'all had one track that I was bumping. I was like, oh, I gotta roll up to that one after the show. That one was, I think y'all did that like in 2015 or something. It was a nice little head nod. I was like, oh, okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
you know, that was our, I believe that was like our trying era at one point.
Yeah.
We was going through a lot of depression.
Silent depression.
And anxiety.
You know, yes.
One thing that people don't really know about us is that we went through a silent depression and anxiety.
Yes.
And that's really big in this era right now, mental health. And that has to do with mental health.
And it's funny because it's actually started 2014.
Yeah. And what song was it though?
Yo, let me pull my YouTube back up and stuff.
Cause yeah, around that time we was really gritty, I'll say.
Yeah.
You know, we actually got started during our silent depression time.
Yep. That 2014 was a opening.
Yeah, a major.
It was a mind opener.
Yes. Yes.
Drinking finesse.
Oh,
yeah, that's it.
With the young
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
That's a real good one,
Yeah,
yo.
that's a good one.
I was like, yeah, that's gonna be my next roll up song.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
And I'm mad at myself because, dog, I apologize. I slept on it. I did not know.
Wow.
But now that I know, I'm like, yo, I'm just raping y'all catalog. I'm like, okay.
It is fine. It is fine.
You know what? There's a lot of creations that, you know, and not sizing us up to God, but there's a lot of creations that God created that we're just discovering now. So, you know, us being little G's, you know, there's going to be a lot of creation that people going to bump into now off of things that we're pushing now.
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
You know, so.
Right now I know y'all Delaware now, but I know I was reading y'all bio. Y'all both, you know, you're from North Carolina,
yeah.
and you're from Jersey.
Yeah, I'm from Jersey.
Okay, and you know, condolences to your father. I seen that, you know, when y'all lost him.
Yeah.
That probably was the start of.
That was that brain opener.
That was that you know how you either fireball or you drink fireball shots. It smack you. That's what that was.
Yeah. So, cause y'all are really blood brothers.
Yes.
Blood, same mom, same dad, same mother, same father. You know.
Okay.
Same D, same V.
I gotta remember that one. Same D, same V. Cause ain't too many of us can say that. I know I can say it.
Yeah, there's not too many that actually lived in that type of household, in that environment. However, it's like, you know, it's not like you think it is living in that environment. You know, because you know,
I know when my pop used to get mad, my mom would be like, "Nigga, I'll be in the basement."
Oh.
You know, it wasn't like I'm running over to Miss Judy's and nothing like that. He's like, I'm gonna be in the basement.
It was just like he stayed, and it is what it is. Yeah. With us, it was like you would never even know he was mad at her.
No.
Oh, whoa.
You wouldn't.
Like it, I felt like
it was very rare that we seen something like that.
Like we never seen our parents argue.
Yeah.
I never seen them fight.
No.
It kind of weird, strange a little bit.
But you know that they come from a class of parents that, you know, they didn't want to expose the kids to none of that negativity.
They come from that era.
Yeah.
Our father was born in 1940.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So to actually be in that mindset of saying, yo, you know, old school, we heard about it all, bro.
Everything.
Talk, we heard about it.
Yeah,
Yes.
I can imagine.
And imagine being born 1940 down south.
Oh yeah,
South
because you still
Carolina.
had Jim Crow laws and all that
What?
bullshit you had to deal with.
Hitler was came out in around 1940.
Yeah.
So you had a lot of rough beginnings.
Yeah.
you know, a whole lot of rough beginnings.
Yeah, your dad saw a lot of things that we take for granted.
Right.
You know, so, you know, again, God bless to him and everything. Rest easy, sir, and everything. But let me get to this, though. I was checking out your bio, and it was funny because I was telling my boy, I was like, yo, I got MeWe in there. So he Googled you and checked them out. He was like, yo, what would you call them? I said, well, you can't really pigeonhole these dudes, man, you know, because they'll take you from this side to that side, all on a musical journey. That's when you put on a MeWe song, just be ready to be taken somewhere. So I got the cats at the day job like, yo, this shit's all right, though. They from Delaware? I'm like, well, they here now and stuff. So I said, you know, I'm definitely going to let them know when this episode drops so they can check it out and stuff. But, yeah, because I had copied some notes down. It says, swamp music, that R&B bass, Pimp Soul, you know, I was already a fan of that. Classic trap, and FEO Soul.
Yeah.
Feo, okay, yeah, because I'll butcher names and stuff.
So Feo means ugly in Spanish.
Yeah.
Okay.
So really it's ugly soul.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we were singing from our
the ugly
soul.
Part of our soul.
Okay, and
which was that depression time.
Yeah, which is
honestly
anxiety.
You know, all the really, they're dark, but they have light to them.
Yeah, you can create some beauty out of it.
You can definitely create light out of those. You know, I don't really want to call them dark. Mm-hmm. I mean, I know that's what they are. You know, depression is very dark stress.
Well, maybe we refer to like a tunnel.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because we all gotta walk down that tunnel. I'm sure every human being dealt with some type of anxiety, depression, stress.
Right.
Yes. It's a classical conditioning behavior.
Yeah, it's a classical conditioning behavior, and that's a true statement.
Yeah.
Like everything is a classical condition, meaning, you ever matter of fact, we all go through the alarm clock thing.
Okay.
We all have to wake up in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
At some point in time, you know.
Right. We all gotta get up.
We all get up, but do you ever like forgot to put your alarm clock on? Mm-hmm. But you still woke up around the time you had to get up?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's a classical condition. Mm-hmm. You're already conditioned to the alarm, but if you forget, the alarm still rings.
Yeah, your body clock is like, come on, fool, you gotta get this cheddar.
Right.
And stuff. So
you're already on it, so everything has a classical conditioning to it. So stress, depression is a condition still.
And yo, I love those visuals from that though, man. Because the moment I saw it, I was like, yo, he got that Urkel. Oh, got the whole vibe,
bro.
Now I'm a fan of the clips you've been sharing on Instagram.
Yes.
But yo, you know, I know my girl in the other room, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Yo, that bodybuilder was all that.
I know. Yo, shout out to Monique. Ready Set Fit. Yeah, that's a plug for her. You know, for her organization called Ready Set Fit.
Yes.
She is one of our greatest friends right at the moment, and hopefully for a lifetime.
Yes.
She is awesome. So shout out to Ready Set Fit.
And she's actually here in Delaware.
Yeah. Oh, really? Okay.
Everybody in that whole video vibe. Delaware
project, the classical condition.
Like project. We wanted to start with that vibe.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like we are like kind of like I feel like we were jubilant, like we are fresh again.
Right.
Yes.
This part, like we over the depression.
Mm-hmm.
We killing the anxiety, and we are like full of joy, happiness, and love right now.
We're flying.
Yeah, we're flying, man.
We're flying.
Yeah, cause that visual. I mean, when I saw that, I was like, oh, you can't rewind on Instagram, so you got to sit there and wait for the whole thing to play again. I'm like, all right, let me see that again. Yeah. The girl in the kitchen was cute, but the whole vibe was dope.
Yeah, man.
And much shout out to y'all video crew. They did
Jet
the damn
Phoenix,
thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they did a great job.
Jet Phoenix did a great job.
Oh, that's the dude that just opened up the shop downtown. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Very, very great work.
Yep. But
great,
you know,
great.
Jet does a great job with his camera all the time.
Yeah, he does.
You know, he does a great job with how he creates.
Yeah. Cause I seen his name a couple times, but I just haven't had the privilege to meet him. But I think I'll reach out to him, see if we can get him up here, talk a little bit and stuff like that.
That'd be great.
That'd be great, man.
He's a dope person.
Yeah.
A dope person.
He gotta be. He working with y'all, you know.
You right.
Cause y'all only work with humble dudes,
right.
Bro. You gotta be humble. I
haven't had an experience where I seen y'all out, and whoever was around showed me just as much love as y'all did, regardless if it was their first time seeing me or not. And that's just the energy y'all kick off, man.
Yo, and that's what we were just talking about.
Yeah, we were.
Honestly, I was telling HD that we are more because we're brothers. We're more personal and family oriented, and that's our audience.
Right.
People who are family, people who are personal with each other, not shunning the internet,
right?
But we'll bring you to the internet before the internet brings us to it.
Okay.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
More social. Like, you know, I'll shake your hand if I see you outside of this.
If you like our page, like before we just like you on this wall, we're gonna like you outside that wall too.
Okay.
I mean, think about it. How many times you see people on your Instagram, you see them in person, they don't know how to speak to you.
That's a condition.
Yeah.
That's a classical condition. Everybody does it. Everybody do it.
And that's even some is even old friends that you know. They gained a new habit.
Now, a couple things I wanted to get into. Like, I remember it's probably been maybe a year, maybe 2 years, but Horny Devil had the most interesting haircut. And all the church people was in their emotions about it. And I'm sitting there looking at him like, there's nothing wrong with his hair. I mean, shoot, he was an angel too. You know?
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. And I did get a lot of controversy, a lot of backlash from certain like preachers. I ain't gonna name them.
Right.
But I did get a lot of that force, and it was just
you already know with church, it's like
I'm a creator, so like, come on, man.
It's so sensitive in church. It don't make no sense, man.
Because I thought it was crazy. Come like, these the same cats that ask him to come play in the band, but you got a problem with his hair?
Yep.
I'm like, his hair is not him.
Yeah. I even had a musician kind of put their hands up and back off of me, and I'm like, it's a hairstyle,
right?
Man, it's a creation.
And sometimes maybe
they look at it now.
Maybe they dealing with that
person,
that spirit.
Okay.
Yeah.
The devil in them.
Yeah.
Because so when you think of the name Horny Devil, I know the first thing people think is
this red face.
And then I know when they think of devil, they think of that red face with two horns, and the imagery. What was put out in front of us.
Yeah.
However, when you look up the word horny has passion in it. Passionate.
Yeah.
So I just take passionate. I'm a passionate. Devil means wild spirit. I'm a passionate wild spirit.
Okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But like I said, when I seen the hair, I was like, that's pretty live. I like that. But then I saw your feedback about the flack, and I'm like, why they worry about that? But then, sometimes we get church people that, sometimes forget where they come from.
Exactly.
You know, like we all human. We all allowed to make mistakes. Well, I ain't gonna say we all human because I'm with y'all. I think some of us was here from another world, and we just waiting for the home world to let us know, like, yo, wake that brother up.
Exactly. Yeah. Reach out and touch him.
Yeah. We all need to wake up right now. It's a lot of people I feel like aren't as conscious and self-conscious as they need be. I think we more now in the world of self-conscious.
Right.
And everybody like, I don't like this shirt on me, it don't fit right, or I don't like these jeans, they don't fit right.
Or do I look good with these on?
Or will she like me like this, or she like me like that?
Or is this a great post?
Yeah, like knock it off. Don't be so self-conscious on yourself. Be more aware of the things that you are around you, and that can make you greater.
Right, because what you guys said earlier about the phones, man, it's like people only showing you their highlight reel on the phones.
Right.
They're not showing you the dark times or the tunnel or anything like that.
Right.
They're showing you the highlights. So if you base your world on what you see on that phone, you're doing yourself a disservice.
Yes, because it's only a moment that you're captured. You're capturing on your phone. So we normally get stuck in the middle of somebody's BS.
Right.
We are stuck in everybody's middle with these phones.
Right. Yeah.
Because you're allowed to, you already know, when you go on Instagram or anything, you got to press the button, record. You're not capturing the live moment unless you're doing live feed.
Right.
And even then
you're staging.
You're still staging it.
Right.
So it's like everything is just you got to use the phones not for porn. You got to use the phones for the right purpose.
Yeah, for what they're used for.
If this is your new stage, then create the platform for it.
Right.
You know, use the phone for the right reason. Use Instagram for right reason. Facebook, anything that you're using for internet, bring yourself to it. Don't let it bring itself to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight like that.
Because one of the things I always like tell people like, yo, I know you outside the gram.
Yeah.
Right.
So don't catch me having a bad day and you on here living your best life, and I'll be like, nah, you know it ain't sweet like that.
Right.
You know, because I don't want to be no Twitter thug or nothing like that. But
Right.
but sometimes you be like, you know what? And my boy who couldn't be here tonight that helps me out with the show, Jarrell, he used to always get on me and be like, yo, man, just let them be great. He's like, their attitude and their mood don't take nothing from you. He's like, you don't want to exchange that energy. Let that ride.
Wow.
So yeah, because like before, I was real quick to I had to speak on everything, and I had to realize that everything ain't worth me speaking on. Sometimes you just gotta let things happen. Be like, all right, they'll figure it out.
Right.
As long as it doesn't interfere with my finances, my person, or my spirit, hey, you good. You
Your
good.
finances, your personal, and you know what I'm saying? It should never affect them main things, man. Because if it start affecting that,
then you just lost yourself. And you with the rest of the drones and everything.
Right.
Now, I checked out your motto, and your motto was like, our goal is to save the music industry by not being confined to one genre of music. That was beautiful, because anybody that just, you know, goes onto their little streaming app and do MeWe, you are going to find out about everything. Everything. Oh, hey, we got somebody else here. Okay.
Another third main wing.
Okay.
Just we are here to support.
Okay, well, yeah. How you doing? I'm sorry. I would have told my. Yeah, I'm sorry, people. You know, I gotta let my girl know when there's other people coming here, because she'd be like, okay, and she pretty too. Cause my girl be like, I hope she's coming for them. Yeah. But yeah, man, I after reading that, I was like, yo, these cats is really doing it. Cause like I said, when I went to that first song, I was like, oh yeah, I'm smoking to this. Then you had another song that was like, all right, next summer I'm rolling the windows down with this one.
right.
And it's like, you guys it's like one musical journey, like, really.
Yes.
Well, you already know you don't in this day and age. You don't want to stick to one basic genre. You wanna, you know what I'm saying? You
Kind of spread your wings.
yeah,
Right.
man. Like it's
All right.
open now.
I'll say, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people seen, where most people seen The Incredibles.
Right.
The new Incredibles with the little baby that transformed into a million different, you know, qualities about itself.
Right.
Well, when I think of me and my brother, I think that we have so many different superpowers. We can, you know, put our hair on fire if we want. You know what I mean? We can light on fire. We can turn it to a steel plate.
Right.
We can, you know, duplicate ourselves. We got so many, you know, attributes that when it comes out through our music.
Yeah,
You know?
and it certainly does. And I didn't realize that both of you guys were like, you know, y'all play multiple instruments.
Yes.
Like I said, you know, cruising on your site, I seen Dex on the keys,
Yes.
and then heard you in the background singing. I'm like, oh my God. I said, yo, I said, man. I was like, yo, thank God they coming here tonight so I can say something to them. Because I'm like, yo, that's a side we don't see.
Right.
Yeah.
And everything.
That's true. Yeah. For me, personally, I'm always behind the drum. Most of the time when I go out.
Yeah, and I'm normally not behind the keys unless I'm songwriting.
Okay.
I'm normally like, if I do get behind the keys, I'm more of a melodic guy that I had to have a piano by me because I you know, we was raised from the church. Our father was a preacher, mother was a teacher. We got that old school flow.
Right.
So what happens is drums and piano is the first thing you see in churches.
Yes.
And I fell in love with the keyboard, the piano.
Okay.
Even from Minister Slaughter, remember Minister
Yeah.
Slaughter? We used to have a piano in our house, and this guy, Mr. Slaughter, used to come through. Rest in peace. Mr. Slaughter used to come through, and our sisters used to sing with us.
Yeah.
Oh,
Had
okay.
Yeah.
had a group called
Faith. Yeah.
Okay.
So our whole family is musical. Honestly, like it's like that. But we the ones who took it. We wanted to take it to the next.
Yeah, I was
tier
about to say
of it.
we're our focus is to take it to the next level.
Yeah.
You know.
And y'all definitely doing that, man, because like I said, when I told my boy that I was, you know, meeting with y'all and he Googled and started listening to your music, He was like, what kind of music is it? I was like, yo, you really can't pigeonhole these cats, man. These cats, just look, whenever you see MeWe pop up on your streaming app, you know you're about to go and be taken on a journey.
Right.
You're about to go there. So, you know, just free your mind and your
down
ass
the
to
rabbit
follow.
hole.
Right.
Yeah, and how many free thinkers do we have out here that, you know, would accept that? You know?
Not many, sadly.
Right.
But I think things are changing.
Yeah.
Things are changing.
Yeah, I feel that.
Everything.
I do feel that.
Yeah,
I definitely
especially
feel
with
that
the voting, and it's going to be a 2020.
Yeah, it's going to be a major change, a major decade change.
Yeah,
I
because
believe.
people are starting to realize that I can no longer just sit back and let shit ride.
Right.
You know, I gotta take part. You know, I can't let somebody tell me that my vote or my words don't mean nothing.
Right.
You know, it means something because somebody else is out there with them votes and them words. So
Yes.
all that together, we gonna do it.
And you know, not to cut you off, but to all the young people that's going to vote, you know, educate yourself.
Yeah.
You know, one thing that, and you know, that us as middle classers or poor people or, you know, broke people, we don't have is we are more likely to be misinformed than informed. And it's important to be informed. Understand why you're voting, who you're voting for.
Why you're voting
Study yourself
Yes.
for the improvement. You got to study to be improved. Like you got to study. So study. Information is key. You know, these corporate people are not going to give you the information. They're going to let you fail. And for you to keep asking the same question, for them to get annoyed with you asking when they had the information the whole time. So.
Right. And like you said earlier, use your phone for something else other than porn.
Yeah.
Right.
Internet is not for porn, man.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
it's not. I mean, we see a lot of porn out there, but it's not just for that.
Yeah, just don't get lost in the porn.
Yeah.
If that's what you want to do, don't make that your primary focus. You
Yes.
know, learn something.
Yeah,
Because
you
it's
know,
out there.
Scroll through the jar, you know what I'm saying? It's already hard to find a good one, isn't it?
Shoot, that is not. Now, two things. You guys were nominated in 2015 for Indie Music Awards, Song of the Year,
Yes.
and everything. How was that, fellas? 'Cause
When we got nominated, we wrote the song in the car.
in the car.
In a cold ass car, bro. Like a cold ass Cherokee Jeep. Headed to the studio. We had to write for a guy by the name of Hit It. He's still a good friend of ours.
Yes. Dope. Great artist.
Great artist.
Yeah.
Great lyrics from Philadelphia.
Okay.
We was getting started, and I was telling HD, look, we need to get more involved in the streets, because I'm from the streets. That's the cloth I was cut from the family. So I said, Heat, let's link up. Heat linked up with us. He gave us the song, gave us the beat. We wrote the song. As soon as we got to the studio, recorded it.
It's funny that I think that was the night when we had 2 mattresses tied on top of the
Oh my God!
It was raining, right? One of the mattresses flew off the top of the
Bruh.
Jeep onto the highway. I still don't know where it's at to this day.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yo, I never knew that a mattress could get lost on the highway this quick.
That thing vanished. I hope whoever was behind us.
I don't know. Somebody flipping on that thing
Oh,
somewhere.
Yo, that was the crazy. And it was raining.
Yes.
You know, it's snowing.
It was doing something.
It was an ugly.
Like the flurries or something
It was
like that.
bad. It was
Man.
bad. You couldn't even see it. Like,
Where we
you couldn't
going
see
with the
my-
mattresses? What, you was moving?
Yeah, it was moving.
Yeah.
Our father passed. I was moving back to Delaware.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just to get everything right with the fam, the energy, and all that stuff. And that night was like retarded,
that was
man.
funny. That was
Yeah, we lost our whole box spring.
Yeah.
On what was that? The Port of Wilmington Highway. What was that right there?
What, 495?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, somebody down South Bridge is
Right
definitely
on.
flipping on that. Somebody flipping
Give
on
us
that.
our matches
Right
back,
on the
please.
bridge. Literally on the bridge. That was crazy.
Yo, if you got our matches, come on, we need it back.
It's been some years, but I know it's in good shape. Yeah.
It was a quality mattress.
Yeah, it was.
They didn't get that from Bob's Furniture.
Nah, I need my queen back.
Yeah. And yo, I was watching one video with y'all, and you was like, you know what? From this point on, this is no longer Philadelphia. This is Pothole, Philadelphia.
Pothole, Illy. Look, Delaware is not known for potholes. Y'all Philly people call us squares, because I got a lot of Philly friends. Shout out to all my Philly friends.
Yes.
Got nothing against Philly. We are not no longer squares. Y'all have the square potholes in y'all city, man.
And then y'all dropped a couple pictures in there. I was like, yo, somebody had the lawn chair in the sinkhole.
Yo! Philly is known for potholes, man, and Jersey.
Oh my God!
But but Philly,
Yes.
we always in Philadelphia.
Always.
So mad love to y'all. Show
Shout out
mad
to
love.
Pothole.
But pothole, shout out to y'all,
All
man.
day.
Yeah, because if you driving in Philly and you got your little Waze app, you always going to see that little triangle.
Yeah, that little
Pothole,
triangle.
pothole. You're going to see it all the time.
What?
And you ain't driven in Philly until you got your front end realigned.
What?
You ain't driving in
Yo,
Philly.
I knew a homie called me.
Pothole
He lost 2 tires
Mm.
because of potholes, but not in the streets, on the highway.
Ah.
That's the worst because that's when you
That's
open
when
the
you
car up.
spin.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, for real, on the
Oh my
highway?
God.
Yeah, I'm on the highway right now trying to change my tire.
Mm.
I'm like, yo, that is crazy. You only got one spare.
Right.
So, like, what you gonna do with the other one? You know what I'm saying?
Man, you know what? Come to think about it, that's probably why Philly got all those side joints to sell tires.
Yeah.
Because, when you go in the hood, you see all these garages be like, yo, Max Tires, Bay's Tires, and stuff like that. You be
But
like,
they never had your size. They just say the tire.
Ah.
So by the time you get to the real tire, it's like, man, they gave you a bigger wheel, bro. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, it's not.
yeah, let me go ahead and take care of that for you. You about to kill yourself again.
Charge you $50. You're like, come on, man, that was worth $20, bro.
Yeah, because we know y'all be going to the junkyard, taking them off them other cars, them junk cars, and just painting the black paint on it, right? Make it look like it's new. Yo, we know the scheme,
This ain't
y'all.
a 16R, bro.
I'm dealing with that now.
Yeah, man.
Just brought a ball tire like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Man.
We ain't gonna put the person out.
Yo, we go through that a lot on this show where we be like, well, you know what, I ain't going to put them out there like that.
Yeah,
But don't
man.
go down the.
Down on 4th Street.
Yeah.
No 4th Street Grill on. So.
So what's up next for you brothers, man?
Man, we're gonna bust through this glass ceiling because a lot of people get to a peak in our tri-state and don't know how to pass that. So we're gonna surpass the peak and show our youth and show our kids and young adults how to maintain. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
After you bust through the glass ceiling.
And keep moving through it all. You know?
Yeah.
Right.
You're gonna have every obstacle, trying to distract you or pull you away from that peak.
Yeah, and there's only a certain few people that has the golden ticket.
Yes.
That's allowed in Willy Wonka's factory.
Yeah.
But there's only that one,
Person that's gonna get
family
that, yeah.
that's gonna, drain the vein and become royal.
Yes.
Yeah, because it was a couple tickets, but it was the family that surpassed at the end.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that Willie was like, yo, I'm rocking with y'all.
Right.
Because we need that family vibe. We didn't need that I'm a star or I don't mess with nobody.
Right.
I'm introvert or whatever. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's like the key word nowadays. Everybody hollering at introverts. I'm like,
Yeah, like, we are none of that. We are open and aliens, and like our whole vibe is, free your mind, free yourself, and that's it. Like,
Yes.
don't be so self-conscious of yourself.
And
Right.
continue to evolve. I said evolve.
Yeah.
Continue to evolve, though. You
Right.
know, like, we can all expand off of each other.
Right.
That's what I believe.
now, being artists that's here in Delaware, man, wouldn't you say that it's about time that somebody broke the glass ceiling, especially as you, like I'm saying to y'all too, because Delaware has this nasty reputation of being cliquish. Like, I don't roll with you because you're not my clique.
Yes.
But deep down inside, nigga, you worthy of this admiration because you good. But because my boy also do what y'all do, I gotta roll with my boy. Now, it's enough room for everybody.
Everyone.
And I always looked at it and be like, yo, if we make it, they gonna open up avenues that wasn't available to us at the time. They fought for that change. Now, all I gotta do is, go right behind you.
It's up to the people, man.
Yeah.
We gotta really give it to the people that respects not just talent but substance, that respects the character that is being portrayed, that respects the person who's doing things for the city. Because you have a collective of creators, talent, artists. However, you have to help your city out still.
Right.
A lot of people want to make it and then help out. but we created a first day jam session
Yeah,
to
I
help
was gonna
others out.
Definitely, that's the first thing.
And we don't big ourselves on that platform at all.
Right.
We just help out.
Yes. And,
You know?
to piggyback off of that, there are a lot of great artists.
Yes.
Yes.
A lot of amazing, and I mean young people too.
Yeah.
Yeah, with
Young
me,
adults and kids,
There's a lot of it, and it's amazing. Even at shout out to H. Fletcher Brown's Boys and Girls Club.
H. Fletcher Brown's Boys
There's
Club.
a lot of
Mr. Ron, shout out to Mr.
Yeah,
Ron for giving us the
definitely.
opportunity. Yep.
Yeah, we met I don't know how old the young guy is, but he's a DJ, and from his reputation that we've been hearing, he's amazing.
Yeah.
right. Yeah, because I'm a product of Fletcher Brown's Boys Club years
shit.
ago.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a product from there. You know, actually, when I first fell in love with photography, it was there.
Wow.
And stuff. It was there, and then middle school and stuff. Cause the girls were starting to form and stuff. So I definitely wanted to have the camera ready for that.
Shit like
And
that.
everything. Yeah. But yeah, are y'all gonna bring the jam session back?
Well, the jam session is actually every month. We've been hosting the jam session for 3 years straight.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was about committing to something and staying committed to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people in tri-state Delaware, you know, they start, but they don't know how to keep going.
Right.
Yes.
They don't finish.
Mhm.
And one thing about when you jump into something, I tell people like this, like, you know you about to jump into something real dangerous. So, you know, you got if you're going to start it, you got to finish it.
Right.
Yeah.
Because what you about to jump in is dangerous. It's like when you about to get married. It's a dangerous thing.
Yeah.
But if you're going to start it, you're going to finish.
Right.
You better finish it. You know what I'm saying? So when you doing music, it's a dangerous avenue because a lot of people don't bring trust into this world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a feel out world, similar to writing a song. It's the feel that makes it a hit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's that vibe that makes it a hit. So to hit things off, it's that feel like, all right, this is where we at with it. We're gonna rock. We're gonna ride out with this joint.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, like it's that feel, and y'all just gotta vibe out.
Yeah, actually, the next jam session is tomorrow.
Yeah, the next jam session is tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
On Thanksgiving, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
And honestly, it's supposed to have been on Friday. We were unable to do that Friday, so we ended up just like, yo, we just want to do it on Thanksgiving.
Yes.
And it's not about how many people show up at our jam sessions. It's never about the quality. It's about the quantity. It's never about the quantity. It's about the quality at the jam session.
Okay.
So we want to just bring great acts
That
and
brings
great people.
Energy, yes.
Okay.
Great, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what we want to bring. Like, people think you got to bring a big crowd. It's not about the crowd. It's about the people, the characters
Yes.
that you're bringing around that can help each other.
Some of the best vibes happening into intimate venues.
And the intimate, and that's what the jam session is based off of, an intimate vibe.
Yeah.
It's not about us bringing everybody from Delaware out.
Right.
It's none of that. Like, like everybody from Delaware don't ever come out to the event anyway. Like,
Right.
To be honest with you, so it's like we don't do it for the gram, the Facebook, the Instagram. Like I told HD earlier, you know, our audience may not be big on these social media platforms, but we do have a platform.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So you may not, like any of us in this room, like we may not have a big behind audience on these platforms, but guess what we do have? A platform where we can create that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And that's just the difference of understanding, being conscious of where your surroundings. Because the internet is big, so you gotta see the internet from eagle's view.
Right.
Everything. You know what I'm saying? You gotta see the whole internet. From AOL starting.
Oh man, age, sex, location.
You remember?
Oh man.
Shit like that.
Right now, somebody listening to this talking about what the hell was that? Go ahead and Google age, sex, location.
Real
That's,
talk.
that was the life before the gram.
Right.
Wow.
The life before the gram.
And this next jam session is also at Shipley Loft.
Yes.
Okay.
Every month at the Shipley Loft.
And shout out to Chris White.
Shout out to Chris White for having some black men,
Yes.
you know, hold it down without violence,
Yes.
without selling liquor. We don't sell liquor at
We
our
don't sell
event.
alcohol.
You know what I'm saying?
that.
You know, we are
It's
really
free to all ages.
free to all ages,
Well,
family.
available to all
Yeah,
ages.
man,
Put it
like
that way.
everybody's invited, man.
Yeah, because I know the couple I went to, man, I got some good vegan food there once.
Oh,
Yes.
And I got some good, I had got some bracelets and stuff from
yes.
from a young lady that was selling stuff there. And it was like, the vibe was awesome. Like, it kind of took me back to the way how Black Lily used to be,
wow.
and things of that sort, where everybody just comes and jams, and you ain't gotta worry about nothing.
Right.
Your safety is assured.
Yeah,
know?
and yo,
Yes.
I believe in safety because I will protect my people. I know my brother's the same
Yes.
way. We will protect our people out here that will come to our event in an intimate zone. We have to protect each other.
Right.
It's important. We're family oriented.
And I mean,
yeah.
we bring a lot of street people there.
Yeah.
And my thing is, I love the streets.
Mm-hmm.
I love the streets. So
I
much
love
beauty
the
out
streets,
there.
man.
Yeah.
So much
I
beauty
love
in
them.
the
I
streets.
respect them all. Honestly. I
Yeah,
respect them
shout
all.
out to the streets, man.
Yeah, for real. Like,
Yeah, and free all my dogs out there in the pen. You already know
swamp.
how it go.
Especially the ones that's locked down for marijuana. Cut the bullshit.
Yeah,
Let them out. Send them home.
Yes,
Send 'em home,
man.
send 'em home.
Expunge everybody record ever caught some charges in marijuana field. Like,
Yeah, send them home because it's people about to really blow up off that, and we can't have our brothers and
What?
sisters who are locked down because they might have had a pound or something like that.
we got people
Let that
out in
go.
California that's making like 10 bands a freaking week off of the dispensary legalized
Yes.
Right.
out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they telling us to come out there to do the business because they got the jewels. And I'm like, yo, we represent Delaware.
Mm-hmm.
So let us do what we do here because we already established there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because we are dedicated to the first state.
Right.
However, it's like
I mean, the wheels is moving slow, but they moving.
Yes.
slow motion better than no motion.
I just
Yeah.
Yeah.
You already know, man. So
Yeah, because when it comes to that, I'm like, yeah, we need to let that go. But yeah, every jam session I went to was always a nice vibe, and always got introduced to some new talent there and everything. And like you said, Delaware got a lot of talent, both young and old. Because one thing I had said on this podcast when I interviewed somebody a couple weeks ago was like, your favorite musician probably has a member from their band that's in ShopRite right now in Delaware. Like somebody, like you could be chilling with somebody, not realizing that, oh, he was on tour with Mariah Carey a couple years ago, or he played for Justin Timberlake, or this guy, he rolled with Ty Tribbett or something. Like, you just don't know.
but that's the peak.
Yeah.
When you reach that peak,
Mm-hmm.
where do you go next? And that's what a lot of us, have to figure out because we may reach that peak where we're playing for these people and
Right.
But what's after that?
we have to make something great out here. I think we need an airport.
Yeah, well,
I think we need an airport.
Uh,
Delaware
uh,
needs an
massive
airport,
airport.
a crazy ass
And
airport.
you know what? This is funny. I just had this vision again.
Okay.
Now we've been doing these jam sessions for 3 years.
Something like that.
We haven't only had Delaware acts.
We had New York.
We had New York come up here.
Yeah, we had New York heavy up here. Jersey
We
heavy.
had Jersey out here.
Philly.
Philly out here.
And we throw them in Philly too.
Okay.
And I believe we had Baltimore and
We had a lot. You
we
had
had
Baltimore.
we had a lot of outside
DC.
people come to Delaware. So that's the thing. You build something for outsiders to come in, they're gonna come.
Yeah.
Right. 'Cause let me share this with the listeners and everything. Cause I'm a little bit older than you cats, but
Yeah.
I remember when Delaware was like the major point for people coming here to perform.
Wow.
Because I remember the first time Eric B. and Rakim did I Know You Got Soul was at the National Guard Armory. Run DMC was at a high school. Hell, back when I used to DJ, I DJ'd for MC Busy B because this DJ couldn't make it, and we were the opening act for Public Enemy at Bancroft Middle School.
Wow.
So it used to be stuff going on. It's just in the mid to late 80s when the crack game hit, things kind of went south. Because Delaware, at one point, your biggest problem in Delaware is what party am I going to first? How am I getting there? And how am I getting home? And I hope $5 is enough for gas. Because back then it was about 92 cents a gallon and stuff. So, yeah.
Yo, you just dropped a jewel, and I'm big on information.
Yes, yes.
And that really was great information.
And that actually triggers another light bulb because I don't know if you know Dexter Koontz. Shout out to Dexter Koontz.
Shout out to Dexter Koontz, legend.
He's a jazz musician out here in Delaware.
Yeah.
Very, very well.
December 19th, I'm putting that plug out there.
Okay.
Yeah, so Dexter Koontz also said around the 80s time, that's when everything changed for Delaware.
Yep.
Yes. Because, dog, I'm telling you, it used to be so much. Like, we had not just local acts, we had regional acts. I remember I seen, like, Ultramagnetic down here in Delaware. I remember, you know, going up to the Bronx to open up for KRS-One and stuff. I just remember so much stuff from Delaware. Like I said, the crack game messed a lot of stuff up. But we're at a point now where we can get that back because the talent is truly out here.
Yes, it is.
And people need to really, first, I would love for Delaware to be like, you know what, we're going to stand up because
we got to come together.
We see how people down south, like Texas, Florida, Atlanta,
they missed the blueprint, literally.
They basically laid out the blueprint. And the thing about it is that if you really paid attention, a lot of them cats might not jive personally, but business, we're going to do good business together.
Yes.
Me and
That's
you, we
the
can
most important part. Like,
right.
Like business, man. Like, this is the business of music. And I don't really, a lot of my guys that I go look for information from is older than me. 40 and up. So when I go for the information, the jewels, you go to the 40 and up. And for the movement, you go to the young adults and the kids.
Right.
Yes.
You know, that's how you bridge the gap by understanding you're using the kids and the young adults to create the movement, and you're using the older generation for what?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For the information and the wisdom.
Yes.
But nowadays, it seems like the older generation is trying to be a part of the movement and withhold the wisdom for self.
And the younger generation feel like they have the wisdom.
When they don't know too much.
And so it's like,
they ain't really live too much life to understand too much.
Right
but we got to come together, though.
Yes. At the end of the day.
When we blend that thing in, it becomes like gumbo. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And it's way too much talent here. Like, and one thing that I would just definitely want to share.
There's too many rappers, too many people trying to be in the front line instead of finding their position, how to be a team player. Like sometimes, even with me, like, I have to wear certain hats, but it's like, yo, I'm gonna know where I stand when it comes to when I gotta go. However, it's like, yo, sometimes I gotta put a certain hat on. You know, like we talk about this often, right? Separating creator from business.
Right.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know how to separate creator from business. And that's a real gift to actually consume. To say, yo, I know how to be a creator over here today, and if somebody called me with business, I know how to still handle my business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Without having the effect of, because a creator, we all are creators. Look at the beauty you done created.
Yes.
During this creative space, you was not handling business. You was in a creative space.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But if somebody would have called you on a business line, you
might
wouldn't
be like, good.
But when somebody called me about some editorial stuff, I was able to pull that off and talk that business to them.
the business.
Right.
But during creativity, you're not thinking business.
No.
Right.
When we're in the studio, we're not thinking business. I'm not saying, yo, I need the sign split sheet for it and all that stuff. I'm talking about, yo, play the beat. Hey, yo, I need to put this key in. Yo, call up, what's the name for the guitar? Yo, bass, all that. Like, yo, we need that. That's creativity.
Right.
When everything's done, yo, Kev. We need everybody to do the split sheet. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, Kev. Yo, we need them to sign this right here. Boom, in.
Yeah, because it's both. It's important to have that creativity and know the business.
Yes.
Because really, you can look at any one of those behind the music or Where Are They Now programs, and you'll see the disconnect from the creativity to the business.
You'll see it.
Yes.
And all the creators, all these artists want to say, I want to go to the studio and rap. All right, while you sitting there rapping, I'm rapping motherfucking rubber bands around this bankroll, bro.
Right.
Because you missed that part.
Yeah, you missed that part.
And now you mad at me because I understood the bankroll part and the creative part. You can't be mad.
Yeah,
Don't
I mean,
be
hell,
transformed.
Straight Outta Compton put it in our faces.
Every time.
Because,
It's in plain sight.
yeah, it put it in our faces.
But it makes us so evil.
Right.
It makes us so evil when we see the information. It's either you're going to take the information and be good with it, or you're going to take the information and use it the same way, which is evil.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, most time, when the devil show you something, sorry, you're going to try it.
Right.
I mean, I'm seeing the
Yeah,
G.
you gonna try that.
Yeah, if the devil show a man how to get some Gucci easy, guess what he gonna do?
He gonna do it.
He gonna try it. But
Until they come across that one that don't make it easy.
Right.
Then he changed his ways
Yes.
Yep.
and stuff.
But he's still devilish inside.
I still thinking about this.
Once he get it, he's gonna devil that thing. He gonna devil down.
Right. But yeah, man, we need to get rid of that cliquish state of mentality we have here, and like just embrace and support your brothers and sisters that do it.
Support. Yo, look, honestly, the support starts with how you present it to your audience.
Okay.
You have to present it right, because ain't nobody gonna be watching no crap.
Right.
And honestly, if you hood, you already got an audience because you've been in the hood so much. But if you are one of us, which is aliens that really don't have, the big boom when you first come out, then you must be patient and plan that big boom.
Okay. Right.
Some people got that big boom. Like, yo, go holler at them now. Right? But you applying a lot of pressure on them also.
Yes.
So for artists out there, anybody out there that's doing exactly what we're doing as, gifted, talented people, take your time. I suggest you to take your time.
Yes.
It's important to take your time. Because once you got a full plan, because think about it, the universe didn't create 7 days in one day.
Right.
The universe actually took its time to create that business of day and night. That's a business.
And the universe still ain't done creating.
And the universe never stopped creating.
It damn sure ain't.
It's still creating.
Still creating.
Now, fellas, I know you did a lot of shows and stuff like that. Are any memorable ones that come to mind?
I think, man. Probably our last one. In Atlantic City. Hell yeah. I don't even remember that because outside it was cold as shit.
It was cold. Honestly, there was no heat in the building.
Yeah.
And you know what? When y'all was in Atlantic City, I was with my lady because we ended up going to Kelsey's because we're close friends with Stacia LaCole. So we kind of support them. And I was like, damn, I'm trying to sneak out. But it was standing room only.
Oh,
yo, if you would have hit us, we'd have all linked up.
Yes.
Word.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I got your number now.
Yeah.
I just got to get HD's number and stuff.
You know what I'm going to do? Like we do with everybody. We're going to make a group chat.
Yeah.
We a family, we family vibe, bro. Like,
yeah, because like I tell you,
our condition is that.
Every time I see you cats, it's like nothing but love.
Yes.
Nothing but love.
But that's what you got to give. Our dad was that. 3D's, our dad been dead for how long?
Going on, 5 years.
5 years. And 3D's pizza, shout out to them with their good salads. They still call our father Smiley.
With them good salads.
Yeah. Real talk. Like, they still call our
That was a plug for them salads if you was just wondering.
Chef salads,
Get yourself a chef salad for
real talk. You know what I'm saying? I am kind of hungry, man. And it's Thanksgiving tomorrow.
But damn, there was no heat in the building, huh?
Bro,
none.
nipples was hard.
And that's bad when you're a man. You got to say that.
Yeah,
like, I know
man,
it's cold.
Bro, I sit there like, damn, I got a strong shirt on. Y'all still can see these things. I got a sweater on for Christ's sakes.
Now, getting back to your classical condition song, who did the visuals for that? Like, was that something you two guys created along with the song?
So, as far as the treatment, we took our time out. We wrote the treatment, and then after we wrote the treatment, shout out to Hafiz HPV Studios.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we created a treatment, sat with Hafiz and created a treatment. I mean, after we had everything written up, that's when we found the location. Shout out to Hafiz again for the spot.
Yep.
Because it was a beautiful house he had at the moment, the summer home.
Okay.
Very beautiful. It was here in Delaware.
Yep.
Surprisingly.
Right here in north side area.
Yeah, like off of 202.
Literally.
Right there.
Literally right here, like.
Yeah,
like literally, like,
right.
yeah.
Okay.
No front, like
a real nice spot. We wrote the treatment, got the spot, got the models, and then
basically wind it down. We wrote everything.
Yeah, we wrote everything.
We are very creative.
Yes.
We wrote everything for it. All Jet Phoenix had to do was show up
with
and
the
shoot
cameras.
it. We had the green screen. We had everything.
Everything you needed.
That's how we are. We make sure we take care of the job, so that when you get there, it makes it easier on you.
Right.
Easier.
We want it to move smooth.
Yes.
I'm a pimp. I'm not a player. You know what I'm saying? Pimps get money, players get honey. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm all about the dough. So I'm more likely gonna spend my shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna invest all the time.
Yes.
I'm a sower, not a savior.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm a sow all the time, each moment. So when we doing it, I'm like, yo, HD, what we gonna do with this video? How we gonna get this video done? He's my go-to guy with every communication. I don't do nothing without communicating with him.
And some of the actions in the video, I know it's like we used the character Steve Urkel, and Stephon, Family Matters. However, some of the actions, classical conditioning actions, were really true.
Yeah.
Were like true moments
Yeah.
in real life.
Like taking that poop.
Oh, bro, I've been there because when you trying to rush home and stuff, you like, I'm good.
Oh my
but
God.
why is it when you get to the door, it's like,
Yes.
it's like,
Yo.
Hard to get in.
I had to take a massive shit one time, right?
Yes.
And when I got to, I didn't poop myself, of course. This time around, I didn't shit myself. I didn't shark none of that stuff. However,
You lying.
when I got done everything, wash my hands, everything. You gotta talk about wash your hands. Everybody.
Yeah.
But as I got done wash my hands, I called HD like, yo, bro, I just had to take a massive shit. I told him the whole
Give me the
story.
whole spiel.
And then guess what? We was like, yo, what if we put that in the video? Boom. Because everything has to be natural, relatable, and something that we we can talk about.
There's not a person that's going to listen to this that hadn't had that moment.
Yes.
What?
I'm talking about, I ain't using the bathroom at the day job. I'm getting
Bro.
off.
Oh
and you
my
hit all sorts
gosh.
of traffic, and you like, man.
Oh.
And as soon as you park the car and you looking for your keys, no
Right.
sooner than that key hit that knob, it's like, it's about to blow up.
It's a struggle. Like, why am I struggling to open the door? I have to do this every day.
Right.
I'm conditioned to do this every day. I can't do this now.
They keep like this damn belt loop.
Yeah.
It's just like, It's, you know what's bad when you start yelling at inanimate objects like your parents. Like,
Yeah.
come on,
Come on, man.
Get off me. Stop playing.
Look, we wear skinny jeans, right? So sometimes our belt is too, our jeans
Bro.
too skinny. You can't get it out the loop. It's like,
Yo, bro. You want to rip the whole pants off. You just bought these jeans,
Get
man.
a new pair tomorrow.
Right. But yo, anybody that follows you guys on the gram also will know that some of y'all best moments happen in that damn car.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh.
In that damn car. It's like
Yes.
you guys will turn on that camera
Yes.
and it's like we only got a couple minutes to see, but you like, yeah, I would love to be in the car with them on the road trip.
Bro, road trips is like, road trips,
Oh my
like,
gosh.
that's how you know people.
Mm-hmm.
Off of road trips.
Yes.
You be cursing motherfuckers out. You can strip people down with a road trip.
You're right.
For real.
Be like, damn, we just pulled over for you to pee an hour ago.
Look, it's easy on a plane.
It
But if you really want to know somebody,
Mm-hmm.
take them on the road. They'll show you their loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
They'll show you their character. They'll show you everything. And that's why I always tell HD, like, yo, we got to take more road trips because it's going to build our character together. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, put people in the car with us, man.
And you know what's funny? Because, again, when we got nominated for the song with Heat,
Yeah.
it was in the car.
Right.
All of our action happens in the car. Like,
Yeah, a lot of great moments.
and we wasn't so sociable before.
Mm-hmm.
Now
We was really, like, neglecting this.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So now that we're more sociable, we're gonna take our time to build our audience.
Yes.
Because we want a pure audience. We don't want the fast audience that will come here and then leave
Now,
us tomorrow.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
We want you. We want you. We want you. People that are organic,
Mhm.
that want a family, that hasn't ever had a family, that's been adopted, that that don't know what love is. We can show you what love is.
Yes.
It's not gonna take love. Don't happen fast.
Right.
Love takes its time. Love is
Yes.
a big word. Love is don't have a dead end to it.
Exactly.
That has care. If you don't care, stop saying that. Say it doesn't matter. We're here to share information, and we want you to share information with us.
Yeah.
And that's the audience we want.
We're here to, educate.
Yeah,
Right.
Educate. Open up your mind.
that's the music we
Open up that
do.
third
Yeah.
eye, man.
But to piggyback on what y'all talking about, road trips are definitely important because one of my friends before he passed, we was like, you know what? When we turn 40, we're going to drive from Delaware to Vegas in a convertible in the summer. And we just going to film it. But, unfortunately, he didn't make it. So I was telling my girl that, and she was like, well, we could do the trip. And I'm like, you know what? We certainly can. Go ahead and take like 10 days, drive from Delaware to Vegas, and just fly back home. And
That would be
Look,
so freaking
when you're
awesome.
ready to do that, let me know. We'll ride in the back with you.
Yeah. Like, yo.
That'd be a nice trip.
yeah, just put the GoPro on the dash
What?
and just let it run.
Yo. That is awesome. What's name did that too? The one boy that did the clothes.
I don't know his name.
Yeah.
I think it's like Billy or something.
Yeah, Billy Cloud.
Something
I think.
like that. I don't know.
He did the same thing, you know, and I think that's a good experience.
Yeah, cause our plan was to, like, every state we go through, we gonna stop and take a picture by the state sign,
Yes.
stuff like that. Any little landmark we hit, we gonna
You know how many
stop.
people
and
would
do that.
actually view that? Because a lot of people don't even get out.
Yeah.
For me,
Some people don't
man,
even leave the area.
don't even leave their area,
Man,
man.
I hear that all the time.
Yeah.
To some people, Jamaica's a vacation. To me, Jamaica's a trip.
Yeah.
Miami's a trip.
Trip.
Vegas a trip.
Oh, we don't take vacations. I don't believe in vacations.
No.
Because a vacation is something you're not making money
You
with.
going
Right.
to spend money.
Yeah,
Right.
you're spending money. I think I lose more money thinking about vacations than
Yeah.
You probably do, 'cause I know I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Word, you got to spend for the hotel, the vehicle,
Definitely the travel.
yo, everything.
The food.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, that will burn your pockets.
The food alone.
And then you thinking, oh, I don't eat McDonald's. You don't eat McDonald's where you live at, but you can eat McDonald's in the next.
I'm in Spain. I'm in Spain. I'm in Spain eating at
Yeah,
McDonald's.
it's cleaner here. Yeah, right,
It's
dog.
clean as- They got turkey
Them
burgers.
McDonald's burgers don't like that job.
They got turkey burgers
The burger's still cold.
and sweet potato fries.
Right. I definitely know what you mean.
You know, like, do something else. Like, when I travel, I try to, like, go to, like, Morton Steakhouse. I try to hit somewhere, like, I know I'm going to spend, like, a brick on some food.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I'm a big spender. Like I said, I'm a sower. I'm going to drop that money in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want the nice life.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I was in Texas and I was being real disrespectful to all the barbecue joints because I'm like, y'all supposed to have the best barbecue, so let me get one of them ribs. I don't want the whole slab. I just want to try your shit
try.
out so I can find out before I spend for the whole slab. They looking at me like, damn, what you the fat Chris Rock? Let me talking about one rib. You want Dixie cup of water too?
Yeah.
Well, brother, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You see me?
Why not?
So you know I'm a big spender.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up, though. Like, bro, I'm skinny, but I'm you in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
When it comes to
I
food,
love to eat.
Yes.
I don't play that food. Like,
Yes.
if anybody make nasty food,
Mm-hmm.
you will not like me. Because I'm going to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Cause
As you should.
I want you to be better at cooking when I come around.
Right.
Especially when I come around, man. You make that fried chicken again. Add the ingredient I told you.
And it's crazy that you say that because my kid, she's skinny, and I used to always joke with her. I was like, yo, why you eat like I look? Like, literally, like, we'll go out to dinner, and they'll bring the plate, and they just put the big shit in front of me. I'm like, nah, player, that's hers.
Oh, snap.
That's hers.
Yo.
I got the salad. It was
Oh,
like,
snap.
for
Yo,
real? But I'm going to take a couple shrimps off her plate,
I
yo. I'm still footing this bill.
yo, you know what'd be hot? If we made a freaking food situation, we born in Delaware, and we made like what's it called, a muck? What's it called?
What?
I think the food food porn. They use a different term for it.
Oh, I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
It's called muck something.
Yeah. The little
What's it called?
hashtag.
Mukbang.
Mukbang.
Mm,
Yo, we can make that. I got a wing spot
yeah.
that you would love. I know I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, we can buy 50 wings. We can chow down and talk some more
What?
shit, dog. Like,
Yeah, just keep the cameras rolling.
real talk.
Yes.
Keep the cameras rolling.
Yeah, I wish I'd have known tonight. I'd have bought that tonight. I'm him, bro.
Straight up. And we ain't eat yet, so.
Yeah. Yo, this ain't the last time that we are gonna be here with Tuck, man.
Oh nah, man. My door is open to you cats.
Yeah.
Cause like I said, this has been so long coming. Cause like I said, I always see Horny Devil, then I see you, and I'm like, and regardless if I see y'all together or separate, it's the love is still the same.
Right.
Yes.
Like y'all the type cats that if I was out you know, with my mom or something, I'd be like, yo, mom, you gotta meet these cats. You know what I
Right.
mean? Dad, you gotta meet these cats.
Yeah.
You know, because some people, you be like, nah, man, I don't want to introduce certain people from the streets to the family.
Right.
But you guys, man, y'all like nephews.
Yeah,
You know?
man, because you already know, like, the streets gives a different type of energy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they, like, I'm again, a lot of streets are misinformed.
Right.
They get smart with you,
Mm-hmm.
but we thinking they get smart. No, they just don't know how to say it in a particular form.
Right.
They're not educated.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just the misinformation right there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Right.
Well, a lot of us from the streets don't know how to say it.
Yeah, misinterpret.
Yeah,
Right.
so the interpretation is, yo, he's an asshole, or she's a this, or he's a that.
Or the famous term, they ghetto.
Yeah.
They get
She's only loud because the environment where she come from is like that.
the way I look at it, if you can call somebody ghetto, you can educate them to not be ghetto.
Exactly.
Right.
Just pull them to the side, and if they're not receptive right at that moment, trust and believe eventually your words will ring true to them, and they'll be like, I'm glad we took me to the side and said this to me. I didn't act on it then, but I'm acting on it now.
Well, you already know that's a great way of looking at it, because you shouldn't react on nothing. You should respond. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, especially being a black man in America, we get the aggression thing first. Like, he's gonna be aggressive. Nah, me personally, I'm not aggressive. I'm passionate. You know, the difference between a person that played a game and a person that played a sport is the passion.
Right.
The gamer got passion. You know what I'm saying? The sport, he might cheat. He might do some other stuff to win the game. The passion gonna always win. You know what I'm saying? So we just playing the game how it's supposed to be played with our passion.
Right.
That's all. You know, we're not playing the sport. This is not a sport to us. This is a game, and we're gonna use our passion to win.
Man. Well, fellas, man, this has been really great, man. I know this is definitely not the last time we're gonna bust it up.
No, next time we're gonna mukbang. Yes. And I'm gonna show him that he's more than him. Point blank period. He's not gonna beat me. And no wingo.
Well, you know what? You know what? You could probably definitely beat me like that, because like I said, I'm a big boy, but I probably drink more than I eat.
What?
And stuff, cause you know what I mean. So, you know, I'm, always keep something there and keep a little something there.
Oh, you definitely got the white Henny up here. Oh man.
Yeah, I'm gonna get us some shot glasses. We're gonna take a couple shots before y'all leave and everything and stuff like that.
Yeah, you can beat me in that, but you can't beat me in smoking.
You know what? You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Cause I fuck around, tell you where the slaves is hiding. Be like, yo. Dex gave me this shit, man. I started having a whole conversation to myself.
Jay's like, yo, yeah, look. The only time you gonna get like that, I swear, if you probably spoke some sativa with us, you gonna be probably talking to yourself, probably, man. But you spoke hybrid, we probably gonna be drinking that. Both of them joints, because our mouth gonna be cotton like a mug. Now, indica, we probably didn't get the interview done.
I ain't gonna smoke no indica with you. You can smoke that yourself.
Yeah, you got to smoke that by yourself, because see, and the difference is indica makes you tired.
Yes.
Sativa keeps you up.
Hybrid is both.
It hits you first,
and then
it hits you.
And that all depends on the percentage of the indica.
The hybrid, yeah. Because if you are indica dominant, it's gonna.
My nephew would love to talk to you guys. Cause my nephew is like that's my little weed dictionary right there.
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
Like I'll be like, let's take a ride to DC. He'd be like, yo, what's going on? I said, man, I ain't really sleeping well. He's like, I got you.
See?
I got you.
Nice.
Yeah. So you already know we riding in the same road like we travelers, man.
Yeah, we hit them pop-ups and everything
you
like that.
already know, man.
I got my favorite pages on the gram. Be like, what's going on? Oh, 6 to 7? Okay.
Yo,
you deliver?
Yo, Tuck, anytime. Yo.
I'm definitely gonna hit you up.
Yeah, we
We down, bro.
Yeah, cause that could be one of our many little road trips. Like, go ahead, put the camera up. We just gonna go ahead.
Let's go to DC.
Okay. Bro, make sure you check out Hybrid.
Yeah.
We got
Hybrid. Yeah. We got like a mixtape online called the Hybrid Alien Vibes. You know,
You
representing.
can check that out.
Is it on SoundCloud?
It's on SoundCloud. All that. Yeah.
Okay.
Representing
Yeah, check
the
it out.
swamp. You know, our Latinos, our Caucasians, whites, rednecks,
Yes.
all you black, anybody, whatever you've been named out there as an Ebonic word. We
Think
do this
about
for
the
y'all.
worst names. That's who we represent.
Yeah, we do it for the worst names. And look, right now online, Classical Condition is our single. It's the worst rap song
ever
in
heard.
history. So if you want to hear the worst rap song in history,
Check it out.
check out Classical Conditioning right now, and you will definitely be in tune to the worst rap song in history.
Yeah, you will.
And
Don't take our word for it.
And I'll be sure to put up all the links up on the site when I put this up, up
Yeah.
on BOREDinDE and everything. Because pretty much our podcast is available everywhere, from anywhere from Pandora, iHeartRadio, Spotify, iTunes, Google,
Straight up.
TuneIn, Stitcher. We're pretty much everywhere. Then
Nice.
the actual video, once we chop this up, this will be on our YouTube page and everything.
great.
So we'll have all the links for MeWe. Y'all can check it out and do yourself a favor. Don't even wait for the video. Just go ahead and Google MeWe, and the first SoundCloud link you hit, you just click it and you just go ahead and go on that motherfucking orgasm journey.
Wow, yeah. Catch up, man. Like catch up to what we have done, but also, like volunteer yourself to our growth, because we've been growing these last 5 years.
Yeah, please incline your ear.
Yeah.
Please incline your ear.
You already know, man.
I will say, December 19th we are throwing a holiday
benefaction
concert.
Yes.
Okay.
Right here, it's gonna be at the Chris White.
And make sure if you are
is that the one where you want to bring a coat or
Yes,
something like that?
coat.
Yeah.
What is it? Homeless care package?
It's a winter care package for the
care
homeless. We want you to bring a winter care package for the homeless because, people that don't understand about homeless, they don't have a safe, warm place to go to.
Right.
So,
sometimes the only safe warm place is the jacket.
Yeah, it's your jacket. So thermals,
It's a
jackets,
blanket, socks.
Yeah, and also we want to raise at least $500. And me personally, I'm gonna put some money up
for the Fletcher Brown
the Boys Club. Anybody that want to donate to the kids, this is our main donation for the H. Fletcher Brown the Boys Club. We are in the process of getting them new screens, computer monitors. Look, everybody that's on the other side of this film, y'all know it don't cost that much to get monitors.
Right.
We only seeking $500.
Right.
Come on now, you make that in no time. So, $20 here, $1 here can add up to the 500 by 19.
Yeah, brothers, because y'all waste more of that than trying to chase them girls, trying to fly something in.
Instead of wasting your money on a female, create something that is more worth than $1.
Yeah, give something to one of these little brothers so they could be the change that we desperately need.
Right there.
And that's going to wrap this episode up of BOREDinDE. Once again, I want to thank my homies, Horny Devil, Dex, coming through and everything, and the pretty lady with the camera. I'm sorry.
Lady Rose.
Yeah, y'all should have seen her creep mode coming in the room and stuff. Because she was just like, and the Horny Devil was like, man, come on. Come on, cut that out. Come on, bring it on. And stuff. Again, this is Tuck from BOREDinDE. MeWe, love you guys. Appreciate you, man. And until next time, we out, y'all. Peace.